Hello and welcome to part 1 of our Diffwys Quarry Explore. If you watched my last 2 videos, I did say in there that we'll be starting over in Maenofferen. However, since I filmed all this, I have been back and we've done a lot more footage. So in this, we're probably going to have 2 videos on this quarry. In this section of videos, we'll be venturing underground. We discovered a way into the mine, which wasn't easy, but we got there in the end. It was quite interesting way of getting in. We also found some incredible artifacts down there, so it's definitely worth sticking around and watching this series of videos just for that content alone. Right, without further ado, I'm going to now leave you to the drone and enjoy the rest of the video.
Go and do what you want.
Good morning, people. Another beautiful morning in Blaenau. Yes, we're back again. And today we're going to
Diffwys site quarry. And hopefully some underground stuff.
Yes.
Got to find a way in first.
Yeah, got to find a way in. We've got a rough idea where it is from looking at some pictures above ground. Again, not many experts in the clubs. We don't know. So we're going to go and try and find out where it is. We know it's there. That's as much as I'm saying. So, another beautiful day.
Got some good drying, flying weather now, haven't we?
Yeah. Keep saying every time we come here recently that we'll get the drone up. We've been here so many times. The first 2 times we were here, it's beautiful, wasn't it? After that,
gorgeous.
And after that, typical horrendous.
We were a bit amateur there. We got a bit excited and didn't do enough flying.
Yeah.
I didn't realise how special it was.
Yeah. So yeah, today's going to be a mixture of some old footage, which I've already done of up here, and some new footage, bits I've not filmed.
Need some crazy ordering for this, or they're going to have some secrets this time.
So we're going to start. Well, I'm going to start getting out of breath very quickly because we've got the usual way up today. We're a bit early, so hopefully we won't bump into the quarry people. But not going to film us going up here because I've only come for that bit. I'm already out of breath. This backpack full of all the gear for filming and all the torches. It weighs an absolute ton. So I'm going to do less speaking and more walking.
I blame the bacon back we've had this morning. It was like this big, dripping egg all down himself. He's trying to process that as well.
Yes. Yes, Llangollen. We're both, I'm Llangollen. Stop at Finley's in the morning for a bacon bat.
I recommend to people.
Yes, we do recommend it.
The railway station.
Because it sets you up for the day. It's definitely needed. And a coffee. Oh, someone's pulled the gate off again.
Yeah.
Right.
Not bad.
We will talk to you in a bit. Right, we just come up there. Safe to film again, and look what we found here. Some old workshops. Again, the mill that everyone goes on about is way off. Get the camera into view of my hand. Is way off around the corner down. This is further up from that big mill. So this is another mill here. Another incline there. What did you say that quarry was there in the distance? Maenofferen Quarry. See some more inclines there. These are all different companies. Were they all under the Oakley sort of? Is it right? You think the Oakley Quarry Company?
No, they're all different.
Or was it Welsh Slate Co or something like that? I did try and do a bit of brushing up on this, but Wikipedia and all the other rubbish online was just all very samey, and there was a lot of differences. So we need to dig one of your books out for your collection, don't we? And
yeah, have a nose. I did try and brush up, but I know this was Diffwys Mill, which became Diffwys Casson. It's been extended this way. With
yeah. Oh, yeah. You can see it. Yeah.
But interesting.
Have a closer look at that.
There's actually waste chutes.
Oh, on the side.
Yeah, it's a different level floor in there. That's so they shove.
Oh, right. Okay.
And run them out with a couple of years.
All right. So that was. So this little here would have been. Oh, you can see. So slate wagons would have come down here through this little gap. Actually, let's have a look. Come through here. Run a little tramway round here. Oh, there's something here, look. Some tourist stuff. Look at this. What the hell? Is that supposed to be there?
I think it fell over and we put it there.
Oh, look at that. Wow, Cymraeg. Good grief. Yeah, it's come away from somewhere. Oh, there's the, this had a water wheel on it, or was this the lower one? Look at that. Well, that's this mill there. That's where we are. We're just down there somewhere. The quarries. Standing on a Diffwys quarry. Yeah, you're dead right. Oh, there you go. Look at that. I've seen that photo online. That's pretty cool. Cool, the steam. That's a really good photo, that is. Fascinating. It's just too... it's ice. So which shed's that? Right, so it did have a water wheel in it.
Yes.
We'll see that when we go in there, because where they convert to electric, I've seen photos of the motor all smashed up. You can see the water wheel. So yeah, then that's where the inclines go down there. Very interesting. It looks all horse drawn, but look at all the people in the photograph. Yeah, these quarries employed so many people. Look at that. Fascinating.
I wonder if that was the same mill in that photo earlier on, James. This one down here.
Hey, can't be that old. There's a QR code there. I might scan it, yeah. Let's scan it and see what happens. Alright. Be interesting if something comes up. Oh, YouTube. Interesting.
You might be on there, James.
Oh. Where does it take you to? Blind Eye's Story. Oh, I've seen that.
Have you?
Yeah, well, we'll leave that.
We grew up with that.
Well, it looks like this was here. There's a unistrut and stuff. It doesn't look old. What a shame it's come down. Anyway, well...
Is it ever vandals or vandal?
God knows. Yeah, it's small people. Well, we're going now in a minute, but let's have a quick look down here. How much?
30-foot heights.
Oh, look at this. So yeah, before we got distracted by that information board.
I'm just going to use the steps and come down to see you, James.
Cool. Yeah, you can see the difference between these two buildings here. There's definitely an age difference there. I mean, they're probably old enough already, but see the difference between the two bricks, slates. It's built out of much better quality, finer slate than that. Look at that. That's just big old blocks. But yeah, the tram line used to go down here, and what Adam was saying is that he used to throw the scrap out here, and then the little tipper trucks would take them off around here and dump them onto the piles of slate rock. Wow. Is that me, or does that feel like it's on a bit of an angle? I'm going to do the right thing and walk right next to it. Oh my days. Hurry up and get past it.
I've got to lean towards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, it's got to be about.
Can't really see, it's Jesus, yeah, that's coming down. Oh, there's a skip wagon there, look. Look at that. Oh, a skip wagon and a slab wagon chassis. A wooden, slab.
Rubbish truck, James.
That's a rubbish truck. Well, you reckon that's chassis off it?
Oh, that is a free bar slab wagon, yeah.
Slab wagon, that's what they used to remove the big...
They smash the axle boxes off.
Yeah.
Drawbar still in, look. Oh, it's a 4-bar, look. The bar there, here, steel top, then that.
Went across to the bottom.
Yeah, it would have been that way.
And then there's the remains, those two bits of metal there, the axle. That's what they used to put the big blocks of slabs on from down the mine, isn't it? Bring them up on that.
Chain around.
Look at that, it's interesting, the brick top on that chimney. Because that's that lintel. Huge. It's about 2 metres, 2.5 metres long.
That was a boiler set then. This first door.
Oh, look at that. Some sort of stone wheel on an axle. Oh, is that what it is? Look at that. Now you can see where there's a cast wheel on it. Wow, look at that. That's old, that, isn't it?
Derbyshire best.
Jeez, look at that.
Yeah, line shaft's been there. 2 pulleys, one for free spinning, one to drive.
That's been there a while. Look how rotten the shaft is on that.
Yeah, I've left this thing slate tail off the roof and plan to put the roof back on.
Right, we'll try again. There's some problems with memory cards there, I think. It's looks like an old basket. Look. See these old bits of wood. Very cool. They're over by this big chimney. Oh, there, look. Brick top chimney. Don't know where it went to. Adam's around the corner, gone off. Sort of staking the place out. It says hopefully this won't keep stopping recording. I mean, I think basically the memory card's full, but it's still very new to this camera. So, do you reckon this is an engine house of some kind then?
Yeah, there was looks like either an egg-ended boiler or a Lancashire boiler. But the 2 cast iron frames for the smoke control gates at the back there, the square rusty things. I think the engine was right next to the boiler in here.
Not much
If I drove through that that slit there with the belts, a line shaft in.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. A line shaft through.
So
to drive all the machines.
Not only was the guy looking after the boiler,
of steel here.
It's an old line shaft. It was round.
Wow.
I've just used it to build the wall on.
Wow, look at that.
Probably when they dragged the boiler in here, they built this wall up after and used
this
it
looks like a piece of rail. That end of that, look, it's actually a piece of track that's just completely rotted out. Look at that wall there. That sort of wall there we're just looking at. You look at the side of it, and the side, it's like that. And I walked to the right of that before. Oh, there we are. There's the other piece of it there. Look.
Yeah, that's a new wall.
Put it back there.
Put the boiler in through there.
Wow.
Probably went in 2 doors on it eventually.
And over there we have yet another winding house.
Looks like it was
That's a strange looking one. Is that a motorised one?
Yeah, it was motorised.
Oh.
I don't have a steam engine with the width of it, or it's been modified or what.
Oh, let's have a look. Quite interesting.
Looks like the left-hand wall was wider than the right.
Wow. Look at the size of them oak beams, or some sort of pit there. Look. I wonder what that's all about. Oh, wait, another weighbridge. Oh, right, okay. Oh, there's some writing on this block here, look. Seen this?
I think when they replaced the steam boiler, these are the old fire blocks.
Can't really say. Oh, it's
Yeah.
Chester? Chester something. We'll leave that there.
Might be one for you.
So that's a little weighing broom. And my step here. Let's get up there to look at that. This is quite a small drum with band brake, which is still intact. Sitting on top of this. What's that? Interesting.
It's brick and tile code Buckley Chester.
What did it say?
Brick and tile code Buckley Chester.
Buckley Chester. Oh, yeah. Look at that. And a big weight on the bottom of that. So.
They look like fire bricks, I think. Set the boiler on.
Wow. That's a fair chunk of metal, that is, isn't it? Oh, right into the sun, perfect. So that went down some sort of makeshift incline here. Long gone now. Yeah, it's a very old winding mechanism. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's all the safety. Look at that, it's just completely rotted off, look. Wow, there you are, better look at that. Oh, I'd say there's probably, yeah, some sort of motor on here maybe, or...
The insulate's on the wall out here, James.
So just nick the bearings out of it. You can see a mount over there where there's some electric motor or something operated it. Cool.
Power insulators up there.
Power insulator, oh there you go. That's the telltale sign right there.
3-phase.
2 cables.
And a telephone wire.
Yeah. Well, that stands up to the fact that, like I say, everything up here was DC operated. So it probably got its power from the power room down the bottom. DC power. Yeah, DC electric motor. Let's try and get down here and break my neck because it is icy as. There we go. That's interesting. Yeah, this has been abandoned a long time. This is probably 50s, 60s, maybe even earlier, eh?
Yeah, I've converted to steam power because I think the water course for this was interrupted by Maenofferen.
This has been abandoned probably since the early 1900s, hasn't it? It's just, I think from reading up that big shed, basically any workings around here, it all just went, it came out of there eventually, didn't it? And all these smaller sheds are just, there's no need for them anymore. There's more sheds there. Yeah. Yeah. Icy. Look at this.
Even been the quarry office,
yeah.
Very well built there. Square foot mill end. It's been pillared.
Oh yeah.
As everyone's left the name in the wall.
So what is this? Just as office or something?
Looks like a two floor.
Oh yeah, yeah. Interesting.
Upstairs
could have
for
been,
record
yeah.
keeping, downstairs for the day-to-day running of the place. Grand building, large space.
I'm not gonna,
It wouldn't be the mine roof at the nice
I was just going to walk on that there then. Not a good idea. Yeah, quite a cool. Right. Here we go.
Very large rubbish wagon. Larger than normal.
Look at that.
Whether it's built like this, I don't know, but that's like a retrofitted door in the end because it's got a lot of rivet holes in it. Looks like I took a back sheet off another wagon and put it on, but they've actually chiselled off all the rivets to get that sheet out. They've reused it as an end door on this wagon. Retrofitted the hinges.
It's been there a few years, isn't it?
But the quality of workmanship is interesting, the draw eyes and the body. See how they're quite heavy duty here, but they taper off back here.
Wow.
You know, it's had a cross frame, longitudinals for the axles and pedestal bearings to sit on.
I wonder whether that bit's worn out more than the rest of it. That bit there.
It's
Just-
been outside
just- yeah.
for God, 120 years plus, tipping slate and being bashed around the place.
Yeah, they were tools, weren't they?
No handle on this, but it's interesting construction. It's very wide.
FYI also, there's one, we thought it still had wheels on it. Yeah.
There's some effort to get the wheels out.
Yeah, you'll have to, again people, you'll have to excuse us because last time we came up here was what, 2 months ago? 2 months ago and we filmed it, but we wanted to get a bit more today because, well, just look at the weather. Just look at that. Absolutely glorious. Right, where should we go? Should we have a quick nose over there?
Let's have a look.
We didn't go over that way, did we?
The incline there was unfinished, the mill.
Down from it.
Yeah, we went to the head of that, but it looks like we were tipping slate to get up to this mill to continue to this level.
Right.
They never did it.
Just fidgeting around with the camera.
You don't normally see slate on this side, dumps around the place.
So when did this one shut then?
I actually don't know that date, but if you look online,
I think it's early, wasn't it? But I think,
quite an early casualty, but it was a really early quarry.
yeah.
This and Hollands are the two first ones in the area.
Got another skip truck there. Can see it now.
That's got lifting eyes on one side.
These things wouldn't have gone up the inclines, would they? They never use these.
Them on inclines for rubbish, but not the main inclines.
It's a bit of the old wooden chassis on it, just completely rotted out.
You look the other side, it's like it's been built out of bits of scrap. Everything's really interesting. I've never seen any more than 3 rivets or 2 in these. They've got a lot of extra holes, and all there's 5 in that side. They've got lifting irons on this back corner, which is very unusual.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You see how the angle line's completely rusted out. So this must be low more iron, this must be steel
Yeah.
during transition age, because this is a lot more weather resistant, because it's like layered, like your pastry in a croissant.
Made me feel hungry now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Resistant for,
Which one's that one over there then?
that's Maenofferen. Oh, hang on. No, that's Maenofferen. Get myself right here. That's the one they're working now at the top.
Are they? Right, okay.
Yeah, see the old inclines down.
Yeah.
The new Maenofferen.
Wow.
The mill area used to be over there in the foreground.
Yeah, as people probably noticed if you've watched any of our videos, that I'm not the one. I'm not the one with the knowledge. He is.
I don't know dates.
Dates and stuff. I mean, let's face it, we don't know everything.
I know.
We get things wrong, but you know what? The reason we're doing this, because well, we just thought let's just come and film it. I know other people come and film it, but we just do. I don't know. If you want to hear just 2 blokes ravaging on about random stuff, then well, I suppose it's for you.
But if you want the quality as well, and the interest, that's what we're trying to offer.
Yeah.
It's an attempt. It's not been done before
Yeah.
in this detail.
That's the hope. But then, as other people will know, as soon as you put this, you know, you go for the effort of putting all this 4K footage out, you shove it on YouTube. For some reason, they don't really. It never plays in 4K. Well, it says it does, but it doesn't. And it takes 7 years to upload it because, unfortunately, my internet upload speed's rubbish on the one. I've still got an axle on that one. Is that right? The wheel would be too high, or would they stick out the wheels?
There'd be a wooden timber. If I pull that up now, it should give you how big the timber side is.
Oh, it's just rotted. Ah, right, I was thinking. I was thinking, Christ, that's a bit, yeah.
Sometimes you have rivets loose, look at that.
Wow. Jeez.
Angle line's completely gone again.
These are never made in a factory, these people. They're handmade. Handmade. Oh, there's an axle, random axle on there, look.
Probably off this wagon, you know? Been pulled off the body.
Yeah, when we first come up here, we didn't walk these tips. I thought it'd be quite nice just to have a quick wander at the end. Look at that.
It's got an oil hole in the top, sometimes the oil back to the top of them.
No.
Yeah, you got like a casting.
Oh, right, okay. It's just worn off.
I don't know if they use it as support, but some of these you have a lip here, a hole. So this is the level you can put oil in it, and it will drip down the hole on top of the axle.
It's long gone, is it?
See the wear there, can't you, compared to the other side? That's like pretty much how it was cast.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would have been cast that way around and pulled out the mould. Yeah, it's gone a bit pear-shaped with wear.
Well.
You can learn a lot from stuff like this.
Well, something like, what, best part of 100 years of moving around, random, space it out.
Yeah. The timber's obviously been pulling the bolt through.
That's the end of video 1 was just here. Bit of a rubbish ending, sorry about that, people, if you did go through the the torture of watching video 1, but hey, I know, you know, a lot of this overground work is probably not that interesting to some people. Everyone wants to see the underground stuff, which we've been filmed countless hours of underground footage of Maenofferen on its own, but I still haven't got around to editing it all yet. It's just so time consuming, and that with my work picking up. That's interesting, there's a 4x4 over there, look. Yeah, I just see over there by that little white digger. It's coming behind Land Rover. I wonder if they're on the way up here. Hide!
Use that digger because they parked it back where it was.
Oh, has it gone back up?
Yeah.
All right.
You use that to knock the overburden off. Down.
Right.
Okay, this is Adam, 24th of April, 2023. I'm at the top of the, well, what would have been the top of the Diffwys exit incline. As you see just below me there's the top of the winding drum. But I'm actually just top of the tip behind this. It looks like they were tipping waste here to eventually bring the incline up to the top mill level. For some other reason, I know not, they didn't complete it. But as you can see to the left, the tips have cut through the incline crib in the foreground with a little bit of bridge, and to my right the exit of the rails to the mill and workings ran off to the weighbridge. If I just pan round now, you'll see in the foreground the former gunpowder magazine store building without the roof on, and up to the centre is another winding house. You should go to Votty Bowydd workings. Above that you'll see the Maenofferen waste tip, which has been worked for crushed slate, and then number 2 Rowback incline in the distance there at the top tip in the far distance, and the foreground more tips for Diffwys Quarry. And as you look centre top now is the number 3 Rowback incline, I think that's how you pronounce it, and then we come around to Diffwys Slate Quarry mill. This was their top mill, and I'm standing on the tips, which I presume would have been originally the exit incline later on, but I think they put a powered one in the mill that ran down. Now to my right again, high, is a man-old slate quarry which is actually working. There was a charge set off this morning, so obviously before 10 o'clock, so it must be clearing it after the break now. And you can see the incline's running down to New Manod, where they would have had a mill powered by water there, and then below that the ubiquitous Craig the wildcars are used on the inclines down to blind the town and to the Great Western Railway transshipment siding, which would have been the, of course, Ffestiniog and Blaenau railway in its day. Pairing back round now to the Vale of Ffestiniog, and then below me you've got the Diffwys tips, Blaenau station, house funded in the background, industrial units, views of Oakley Site Quarry, Ragsin, Cromorthin, all in the distance there on the skyline, and Oakley in the far distance, which is starting to work again now. Okay, hope you enjoyed the record.
Oh, this was an incline?
Yeah.
Wow, an old one. So yeah.
The machine's done this, and this wasn't here.
Yes, this wasn't here, so an old incline which is long since gone. So our mat is there. And then you can tell this had some sort of brake mechanism on it and a drum. Yeah.
Looks pretty basic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like it's
abandoned a long time ago. Again, people, I filmed all this, I had memory card problems again. I think I've got some dodgy memory cards off Amazon, to be honest. I'm getting fed up a bit.
Yeah,
but yeah, see that?
This is it's been cut.
There's that cutting, grinding stone in there, look. And then that wagon over there.
Oh yeah, there's the Derbyshire stone.
So this is Diffwys Mill, Matt. So we just worked out this must be an old incline, which would have gone down there, I think.
Yeah, incline to see. This is the old wagon repair shop.
You reckon?
Well, you've got two halves here for the forge room. And they've got a door there. They've obviously bricked it and brought the wagons in
Right,
this end because of the weather coming in through that one. Well, my guess is, yeah, they were repairing the wagons in here and stuff.
The way that old brake lever's.
Is that for a grinding stone, Matt, behind you? See it on the axle.
Old brake lever up there. So yeah, you can see in here an old bearing housing, so there would have been a big old drum up here going off and that way. And we've already seen, I'll probably put these two videos together somehow. You'll see already seen a lot of this. But let's just film, I don't film over here. So we've got that old winch house over there, which we had a wander around. I didn't look at any of this here. Not there's much to see, but that's another incline to where we were, just at the bottom of that one down there, looking at that other incline house. So it's I don't know whether not being up there, this is what I mean, it's just so much. And if we look up there, there's even more up there. We went straight round to the big Maenofferen shed. And we're higher than a lot of these other quarries are. That's where the some of these could also be some of the old roofing slates that they damaged, taken off the old mills here.
Absolutely. Who strips a slate roof like damaging slates? That's out to debate, that one.
Yeah,
but as an ex-roofer, yeah, sometimes you can get them all off. And it depends on the quality of the roof. Now, it's been on a slate and blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to go there.
What do you want to do? Do you want to go around the edge there, see what's around the edge before we nip up there?
We're here.
Wow, look at this one. That's an estate, isn't it? That's
Blano Rot.
that's
It's got a floor, but it hasn't. The floor is
yeah.
from the ground.
Wow.
Good
grief.
Long gone off it.
That's what they will all turn into eventually.
Yeah,
dust. That's it. They'll all turn to dust. That's the nature of this part of the world.
And just think, those wagons are responsible for all these magnificent places.
Some people don't appreciate it, do they?
No, everything here, where we're walking now, has not been put by a machine.
Yeah.
It's all been put here by hand. Hand operated, slid off the crowbars.
Oh, wow, those timber there, like the old sleepers, the tracks.
You don't have enough air to put way through in there.
Wow, look at the end of this.
Yeah. An old slab wagon over there, look, see, flat, just there. See the coupling eye and the steel skids off the timber top.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just a bit of pile of junk there, looks like.
Granite down there in that tip, look. This is what they're trying to work the top of this quarry for again, isn't it?
You obviously back in the day they weren't interested, were they?
No, it was a problem with sale. Cost them money to shift it.
Did they? So with Maenofferen, was it a lower level they put the art gallery collection in, was it?
No,
it went all the way up there. There's a road up there somewhere,
there's
is there?
actually two quarries. There's this one and another one. The two work together. They had access from, the higher one had access from the Rybach tramway. I'm going to say that. I don't know how to pronounce it. I will ask a Welsh-speaking person. Probably my daughter who will correct me on it.
Yeah.
That used to have an exit through a what you call a switchback, or like a zigzag sort in railway fashion, onto the tramway, which is up Rybach Mill, over the mountain top to number 3, 2 and 1 inclines down to Diffwys. And also they had the back entrance here, which was down to the Ffestiniog and Blaenau Railway, but eventually that was bought by the Great Western Railway to get their foot in the door in Blaenau Ffestiniog, and they went to that exchange sign in the end, which you see on the old photos of triple axle wagons piggybacking the slate trucks into Blaenau town, obviously to use the Ffestiniog Railway.
So, sorry, did it go underneath the road, did it?
It would have gone under the road there, yes.
A long time ago. Yeah. Wow.
I'm not sure how much you can trace there.
Does it look like a gap between the houses, doesn't it? So that'd be interesting. Well, one of the very many, hey, one day.
Very honest, I don't know enough about this. I know the haulage yard there, Hughes' yard. I think they've got part of their land from that, and the granite quarry over the back there.
Yeah,
but it did go under somehow to the Great Western, former Ffestiniog and Blaenau Exchange Wharf.
Which is further down.
There is a book to come out on the Ffestiniog and Blaenau Railway, which fortunately there's no photos of it because it was so early. Early. There's not that many photos of it, but there is of the Great Western.
Because I didn't know until you told me that it was originally narrow gauge. It's part of the Ffestiniog Railway.
Interesting history. If you want to read about a railway where they actually thrashed the loco to death, literally to the point where they were shut, they were scrapped. That railway was a casualty of that.
Wow.
I don't know if any of it survived, to be honest, any wagons or coaches. I think it was in such a bad state. Whether Gore Sadai had one of the coaches off it for their opening train, I don't know. But that's the history of into
research, yeah.
I've just thought reasons out there.
Right, looks like we're going up, aren't we?
We're going to have a look soon.
Let's go and have a look.
A way to get into this.
Yeah. So it's unusual because normally, like on a mill level, you'd have an entrance near a mill, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it was strange
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
This was last in use.
Yeah, yeah, because that wouldn't have been left there, would it, all this time?
Probably that. Whether they had an entrance here.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it looks to me like that would have been the way of getting from the top quarry down.
Yeah.
Quite a way back.
Yeah.
The main mill door, this is the entrance for products here, so it makes sense. It could be an incline here.
Yeah.
That's obviously the offices.
That's the mill. It's a big old lintel. I think we pointed that out in one of the previous videos. In mine offices.
I don't know if people know much about roofing, but this is a nice example of. These days they put lead in where you get a roof joining a wall. And the older way to keep most of the weather off was to put these hangers in. You see it on the chimney pots too.
To stop the water from getting in the edge.
How old the buildings are, yeah. Just to take, driving rain down here, tell you, and blind does get wet, you need as much protection as you can.
Wow.
They don't do it in the later builds, but the 1800 stuff, this is what they did. And obviously they'll come along with the lime mortar later on.
Wow, to try and stop it.
Getting in. But just something of worrying note some people might find interesting.
Right, we'll cut back in up there. Right, we're out of breath again. Matt's out of breath. There we go, we've just been a wander around in there. This is as far as I came on the last video with the snow. So we didn't see that, there's a little tub wagon over there, an old incline there. So again, to get our bearings, there's the big quarry there. We've just come up over there. On my first recording we did here with the snow, we had a walk through all this. So we're just going to go up here now. Oh, the dog's had a mad 5 minutes. So let's have a wander up here, see what's up here. Huh? Yes. Yeah, just had a quick overview of up there.
See you, boy! I get everywhere, I do. Never be rid of me.
There's a face that anybody wanders around quarries might see, scribed into slate. Oh dear. It's crazy how he blends into the countryside, isn't it? Oh wow, look at that. Oh, they've used some of your fire bricks in here, Chunk, for this fireplace, look. Have a little dwelling. Look at this. So they've used, this is interesting. These bricks, these curved bricks, are what they used to do is to line the boiler in the old boiler house. They turned it into a fireplace. And the fireplace sticks out quite far. I mean, it might have been a blacksmith, I don't know. I'm out of breath. No excuses. I'm just unfit. Yeah, because down there used to be a steam engine in there a very long time. You were talking like late 1800s, mid to late 1800s. Wow, look at that. Is that like an old tramway?
That's the only old drumhouse left there.
Wow.
We're into the quarry here.
Yeah.
The best to see is up here.
I'm about to say, hopefully we can see the top of Maenofferen from up here. It'd be cool. So literally, we have literally climbed to the top. Hopefully up here of Diffwys Quarry. We'll go up here.
Go get him, dog.
Hopefully we should get a good view of what's below. I've not been up here. This is all new for me. Certainly all new to the dog.
Runs at them for some reason, that dog.
Dog's for you. Soft.
Whoa.
Kind of lurches along, doesn't he?
He's a lurcher. And then you got Nikita. Daphnis.
Oh, so that's what people are probably wondering. They nearly got him. Poor thing. So what is he? He's a cross between a lurcher and a Nikita.
Yeah, we should name his breeder Lakita.
A Lakita.
He's one of 8 in a litter.
He's got the softest fur, hasn't he? Just in case folks are wondering who are watching this.
This is Bryn, our 1 year and a month old Lakita. And he's just mad.
Yeah.
But tonight he will be completely knackered.
Oh, this is it, yeah.
You will not see him move like me.
So me and my partner, we've got a sprolly. So it's a collie mixed with a spaniel. And when we got her, she's just nuts. She came from a local farm just in the valley where I live. She's an absolutely beautiful dog. I'll see if I'll put a photo of her in.
Sad that they couldn't be able to dig it, destroy it all.
I know, it's progress, isn't it? It's just, at the end of the day, there's no sentiment to these people, is it? It's just their work, isn't it? So.
Yeah, they've been in there with a digger, look.
Wow, what's that down there?
I don't know, we can find out. That tramway about. I bet that's where you might see some of that old bar rail here. It runs across there into an adit, and that's obviously a tip.
Wow.
This is
certainly some effort was put into building whatever that is over there. Wow, some old open cast workings, isn't it? Some really old open cast workings.
Yeah, this
Well, that's an old winding drum house maybe up there, I don't know.
Well, this is where they first discovered slate in the district. And it was 2 boys discovered it, and the father put the money up to develop this.
Wow.
Obviously into Diffwys.
Look at that up there. What's
That's
that?
a really, really old wooden drum house.
That one up there.
Ancient.
Crikey.
That is really old. You have a look at that. It's fantastically. It's all made of
Let's just
timber.
have a look up. We've just come from over there.
Yeah, they've had a digger down there.
Yeah, I mean they've been bringing vehicles up here for a while by the looks of it, haven't they? So
Prospecting,
yeah.
thankfully I haven't destroyed that wall. They've been up here with the machine though, pushing blocks around.
Ah, they've just shored it up, haven't they? That's a bit of open cast mine there, by the looks of it. They've just shored it all up. Wow.
It's a beautiful slate though, really.
Yeah, this is very old, all this working up here, isn't it?
I can see the slate vein here, coming out to the surface. It's your right, James.
Oh, up there?
Yeah, that's it.
Up there.
That's what they were working. That must have come right up the mountain top.
Wow.
So the mill trimmings here, Matt, behind you. Yeah.
It's really old, isn't it? A lot of this slate.
Very old here.
And it's all hand again.
This probably would have gone straight across, James, for that pit.
But then again, it's 100 years of working up here. Well, probably well over 100 years, maybe even more. And you've got,
with the,
in those days, labour was cheap, labour was plentiful, and all this was built by hand. You've just got it's just mind-boggling the work these people did. Absolutely mind-boggling. It really is. But then there was hundreds of them doing all this sort of stuff, wasn't there? Oh, look at that, look at a little hole in it. Did you see that?
Yeah, obviously there's a fitting on the side of it.
That's strange, isn't it? Let's have a look at that. We'll show you what I just spotted. Well, what I didn't spot. I think me and my brother both saw it at the same time. Let's have a look, see if we can get to it. Little, just break my neck again. Look at that. Wow. Do we chance it? Well, let's chance it. It's been here this long, hasn't it? Nearest we come to some sort of ancient pipe. Nearest we come to an adit today. Let's get out of it. It's pretty crazy. Must have been something come across it maybe for them to go for the effort to build that. That's old. That's really old. I mean, yeah. Crazy. I reckon we can get underground here. Oh, yeah, this looks pretty recent. This look. Yeah, they've been up here. When do you reckon they've been doing this then?
Looks like 80s to me.
Yeah.
80s.
Wow. Looks quite complete, that up there. So where's that?
That's one of the upper levels of the mine.
Wow, so it's one of the upper level of a mine. But this is above Maenofferen, this is, isn't it? So where the heck does that go?
You can get out to David Jones is 2.5
I'll have to come back and have a quick nose at that. But again, I bought a flashlight with me to shine into some holes today. But we've not got all the kit with me today to be going underground. I don't think Matt wants to go underground without having the proper gear as well.
I haven't got any.
Well, you can sort you out with lights, that's not a problem. But I wear a helmet, he doesn't.
Well, before I'm a helmet.
Have you found it? These old timbers.
Yeah.
This is a really old incline, this, isn't it? Wow, look at this. Look at that there. You can see the old timbers where the old tracks used to go.
Yeah.
How cool is that? I've not seen that before in any of these. At the incline. So we're going to have a look up there. I think I'm going to put the camera away whilst we try and climb it.
I'm in charge.
Dog.
Yeah, I'm in charge.
You get a photo of him up there, he'll like that. So we've just come from down there. So I might get the mic out because it's quite windy, but this is a really old drum house. That's really cool. I love the way how it's kind of looks like going in on itself. It's got a nice old brake wheel up there. Again, let's give you an idea where we are. They're the famous Maenofferen sheds there, look. There's a river over there. There's another head frame all the way over there, look. And that's that digger we could see earlier on. But yeah, you can see they got up here by this road. That's how they've got up here to do this work here. But there's one winding wheel, so how'd that work? Is it motorised?
It looks like it was two originally, James, but then they've narrowed it.
They must have had a motor on it. Oh,
No sign of a motor in it though. It's just those two pedestals, and guess what? Still got the bearings in there.
Ah.
Happy to getting them out.
so it would have had two lots of wire on it, one pulling one way, one the other then.
Must be only a short amount though.
Well, yes,
Perhaps it was the same cable wrapped round it 3 or 4 times and went off again.
it could have been, yeah.
That normally used to happen.
Yeah, oh, I see. So it's wrapped round the drum 3 or 4 times, and one way and one way the other way. So it was still a counterbalanced incline. Yeah, because it's only a small drum, isn't it?
It's got a massive cast iron pedestal here for the bearing.
Let's see if we can get up there and have a look. I think it's worthy of a. Oh my god! Oh my god! You're kidding! Oh my day!
Come in, my lucky. We're all listening to port.
Oh my days!
It's coming inside.
This is safe, isn't it? Yeah, exactly.
You can see Port Mark from here.
Oh my god!
I don't recommend this app secure, you know.
Wow!
Very rotten.
Wow!
That's
I'm getting here really sponge wood.
Sponge wood, yes.
Oh, look at the rot on that wheel there. Look at that.
On the handle that's been bolted on as an added extra later.
Yeah.
So these forklift trucks didn't have them first, guys. It was rented here. It's just literally sat there by the fulcrum arm.
Oh, look at this big piece of slate just sitting on top of that drum wheel there.
Keeping the rain off the bearings.
Still got the bearing on it.
Yeah, ain't touched them all the other side. And if they did, I think the whole lot will come down.
Got the top bit off.
Same with the other side, but
This is a whole. No, I think I'm.
it's awesome.
Matt's attempting to get up here, but I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here.
3 boys in Welsh Slate Quarry collapsed in summer.
Yeah.
1700.
And I got my backpack on as well, folks. So it's. I am gonna. You reversed down, Matt, have you?
We're gonna get some photos of it, Jim.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool, but I'm out of here.
If my knees and that were stronger, I would have. But today, my legs are.
That's. I mean, that is pretty cool. Doesn't get any sketchier than that, people. And then, yeah, just to give you an idea, this place is not long for the world because I know that camera's got a gimbal, so that's level. That's how much the building is leaning. So it's pretty scary how it's moved. Wow, we are pretty high up. Very, very cool. Good view, and then this is.
That noise, is that a window for the hill? That...
No, there's a river over there, look. So this shed, originally on some old photos.
Yeah.
This.
I think I'm finished actually.
Yeah, so this, I think it's this side or the other side, it's got a big water, used to have a water wheel sticking out of it. And you see that pedestal there, that little brown round stump sticking out. There was a trough which fed it with water, and it came from further up there. The river was brought along.
Yeah.
And that hole there, that's where the tracks, the inclines go down.
Right.
I don't know where we'll be able to see that and show you. You can't get to it anymore. The quarry have filled at the portal. You can get to it. There's a way of getting to it.
Yeah.
So,
That there, was that there if we went 20 years ago? That the electricity was still live. It was
yeah,
buzzing.
yeah. If only we took more photographs of it. Well, we'll go down there and have some lunch now, and we'll show you. We'll show you what's left of it. There's not much left.
Yeah. Yes. Did we ever take any photos from there? Mission 5.
Did we ever take any photos from there?
Open top chambers behind the James there.
Just having a quick wander over here, see if there's anything of interest. I think this is above where we were. Oh, there's something over here. Some sort of. That's where we were before. I got too close to the edge. That's where we were just before. There's an adit down there. But this is quite interesting. This is what happens when you just go off on a wander. You find stuff. And this is pretty cool stuff. Some sort of little building. Again, looks like a weighing bridge. Yeah, that's probably what that is.
So this is where it all started, James.
And you see the tracks. Diffwys Quarry, this one.
Here we can't see any early sleepers.
Yeah, there's one here. Yeah, you can see where the weighing bridge was.
Oh, Weybridge.
You see.
Oh, Thomas Hughes rail. Any holes in that?
Yeah, there's some.
Slotted in or. Oh, why? Yeah, there you go. Hold it for the Weybridge track.
Weybridge, well, it's still in width. Oh my days. Where's that go? Dog's not interested. Wow, where the hell does that go?
Yeah. It would have gone in there. But, cool. Sean fell down! Oh! Flippy dog. Out today.
Dog's going to commit suicide. Oh my god, that's a... How far down does that go?
Find out. Hey, boy!
That goes right underneath us down there, folks.
Fuck me, man.
That goes right underneath us. That's been a massive collapse, hasn't it? Or it's been worked from underneath and they've worked up, haven't they?
This is all collapsed recently here, look at it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Frost.
Hanging there, ready to go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow, that's a long way down.
Is it Peniarth, James?
It's an old workings level, this is, isn't it?
There's
Yeah.
also a curry. James, sit down. Don't look, you lovely boys. Curry.
I've never taken photographs, and actually I have taken photos on there, they're alright actually. You've got to hold it really still because it doesn't have any fancy stabilisation shit on it. Right, let's go down to the workshop. All good stuff. Didn't know I was still recording. It is, let's go down to the no. Oh wow, that's looks like that's moved. I'm going to stand away from that. Look, a little bit of a trail down there. Back down the incline it is then. Sorry Matt, we'll have to go back down that incline. There's something down there. Too windy to turn this off. Oh, we just come from that winding building up there. I think you see Adam and Matt up there. That's really difficult. That slate up there is so old. It's been there a very, very, very long time. When we come up here, you can see the top end of this drill from down at Maenofferen slate sheds. Well, while we're here, may as well have a quick look at this thing. It looks like it's been here a fair amount of time. The dickheads have smashed it up. Wow, it's pretty cool. Someone's pulled the air filter out for some unknown reason. Got a hefty amount of pipe work on it. It's I'm guessing it's some sort of rock drill. This here look moves up and down on this track. Like a hydraulic motor there. And the back end of it, got the business end. That's the drill bit. Wow, that's pretty cool. Some sort of gripper. I imagine something like this is quite an expensive bit of kit. But it's definitely been here a long time. A very long time. Who knows when. Yeah, big old diesel. Yeah, that's where the air filter was. Taking that out for some reason. It said Volvo on it, who knows. That's a Caterpillar engine. I'm guessing if it's painted yellow it's a Caterpillar. But yeah. Exhaust open to the element, or has it got a flap on it? Yeah, it's got a flap on it. Say, an unusual machine. I'll just film that. Wow, got a lot of gauges on it. There's been a lot of people climbing into this. I'm not gonna go into it, but yeah, I don't know why people want to smash it up. Yeah, the gauges are on the floor. Well, people are dickheads, aren't they? That's all I can say. People are dickheads. Yeah. Cool bit of kit. Just sitting here, looking at the state of it. I guess it's been here probably about 10 years, maybe even more, eh? I don't know, who knows? Maybe it looks like it's climbed itself. Yeah, there's that oil all over the floor there, look. Cool bit of kit. And that's where it was, maybe down there. Perhaps drilling into that face there, perhaps, and then blasting it out. It's probably knackered, it's probably why it's here. Leave a bit of kit here because it's unwanted, eh? I would imagine it's probably worth quite a few quid, even in the state it's in now. Anyway, we've been saying it long enough, but it's time for food and a cup of tea. Got to be sort of early afternoon now for us. You'll see where we are now, right above the famous sheds. That's where we're going to go and have some lunch. There we go. We're up here. It's a really nice plaque that someone's put on. It's better condition than the one down the bottom, although it's still got some cracks in it. It's really nice to see stuff like this. Yeah, really, really good. He's over there somewhere. Is he over there? I've just had to unplug the microphone. I've just recorded the whole thing. We both wear microphones. He's all the way over there somewhere, and I've just been talking to myself, and you probably got him rustling in the background to say a load of rubbish. I don't know. Yeah, that's that old whining house. Depending on how I edit this, we might have already been there. Who knows? Anyway, back to what we're here for. We'll have a quick look around here. Presumably the workings for... We've been in there. You can see the old workings. There's quite some severe drops in there. We'll have a look around here. Quite a nice little area they've made up here. Whether this is just people to take photos, if you can get your car up there. Whether you fall before you're in a four-wheel drive or struggle up that little bit of hill, we've just been up then. If you get me camper van up here, I'd get my camper van up here. This would be a place to park up for the night. Look at this. Wow. There's not a chance I'm getting it up this road here though. Even if I took a run up, it ain't coming up here. It probably ain't coming up that one down there from the dressing sheds either, to be honest. Let's have a look at this. How do we get up there? Walk, logical. Big old holes around here. Just gonna get up here and I'll plug Adam's mic back in. Oh, shaft. Let's get ourselves sorted out. I thought you're going in here for some reason. Stop the sheep from escaping. This little old weighing bridge building, I assume. Yeah, there we go. Putting a tram line along here. And then again, the machinery would have been the weigh bridge. Tram lines around there. I'm assuming there's an adit over there then. Must be an adit. Oh, maybe go and have a look at that. Unless Adam's got something else on his mind. So there must have been an adit down there somewhere. This, because the weigh bridge here, this is the weighing room. Makes sense, wouldn't it?
Quarry.
Yeah, along this. It's faced off there, isn't it? So there might be something there.
I'm going to put this in my bag because it's give up.
GoPro issues.
Stop working.
Yeah, I got a battery.
All my pictures on the first SD card. F you bloody.
Not having a good day. Right, we'll cut back in a minute. Right, in the bag. Right, that little weighing room's behind us. We're just going to have a wander down the edge of this. Again, hopefully we get some more, well, I'll get my words out, some nicer views, some nice views. Nicer, more nicer views.
I know why I'm walking with a gun.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where the sheeps go. Sheeps are designed for living the life up here, aren't they? Well, this fence has seen better days, hasn't it? Yeah. Galvanisation's holding in there. Yeah. Yeah, not feeling 100% today, guys, girls, folks. Had this weird thing that's going around at the moment. I don't know whether I already talked about that in the video. I think I did, but I realised that Adam's mic was still connected and he'd gone off somewhere. So you probably would have had him talking to himself. Yeah. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, there's some views. So we're on that tip down there just before.
They've gone on top of each other.
Wow.
Would you say that was a form winding pillars?
What do you reckon there? There's two pillars there. Well, you reckon that was an incline, didn't you?
Well, there's one further across, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's but whether it's...
Yeah.
Well, that came up over the back there to that tip.
Get a bit of a shot around all that there. I'm going to see much of this on there.
Can't believe it.
No.
Sun's gone behind cloud, we've had it now. Where's this up coming
Oh,
from?
we got a bit of sun there. As I said on the last video, we'll take it.
Blind,
Yeah, we'll take it, yeah.
There's a powerhouse roof, see really.
Oh, the little generator station, yeah. Yeah, that'll be on probably one of the last videos of Maenofferen, that one. We just walked around it. Is it like one of the oldest hydro?
Yes.
It's not the oldest hydro, there's another one, isn't there?
I think Quarry's is the oldest.
Yeah, that's still going, isn't it? But that is pretty old, that one. And then there's one down the bottom, isn't there? By Cilgwyn, by the tunnel. There's one down there.
Oh yeah, free turbine.
Yeah, this is what I mean, folks. I know where this stuff is, and I kind of read up about it, but then I forget the names of stuff. Right.
An area called Diffyws. It's where the British rail tunnel comes out.
Yes.
The common valley line.
Yes. That's still active, that is, isn't it?
There was an issue years ago about the road widening there. It was going to threaten it, but luckily they lost some of the slate wharf, the former transshipment wharf.
Yeah.
Allowed tips to be taken to do that.
To have a bigger road in.
Up to the cost of the road company. They had to shift the tips.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
There's always ways of making money out of a bad situation, Liner.
Incidentally, where the active quarry sheds are above Cilgwyn, the Zip World site there, the active quarry site there, where the Rally GB stage is, I didn't say that, but there's actually quite a lot of artefacts around there, some old cranes and random bits of machinery and objects, whether they're part of that workings years ago, whether they were put there to go down Cilgwyn Quarry where the tourist attraction or not, we'll never know, unless anybody else knows and puts it in comments.
There'll be a lot of people up there.
Yeah.
See the video, comment on it.
No one ever comments on the video because the video channel, YouTube channel's only been on for 5 minutes, so the only people who comment on the video are family and friends, which is very nice. But so many people film all this stuff, don't they?
It looked easy to get down. You get in and it's what your face will look.
Where do you want to go? Do you want to go that way, have a look?
Just on the hard
Yeah,
stand.
stay on here. Right, I'm going to knock this off for a minute. Right, Adam's off. But we just come from over that way. Just walked this way over here. And this old holding pool here, look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to work out should have been obviously tip levels here, but whether they've open cast it all out.
Unusual. I think dug this after the tips were put here,
Yeah.
and it's too irregular for a water course.
You're talking about this?
Walking route.
Yeah, yeah, it's just moved over the years, isn't it? Well, it looks like a trail, doesn't it? Or a fence. Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of farmers at that point. They're doing mad things like that in there. Oh, I must protect the thing.
Well, way back in the day, they were still valuable, weren't they? Everything's made out of wool. Oh wow, another little lake up here. Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah,
Could have been, yeah, off this. Got a runner. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Wow, look at this. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. So this is man-made as well, eh? Wow. That's cool. So we never really meet people on walks, but today we're a runner. Running up here, cool. Oh, excuse me. Oh wow, yeah.
My mate Adam Ricketts walking in is a place to do some cold water swimming.
Wow. I get the impression it's probably not that deep, is it really? Like you say, it's just a holding pond, isn't it? Oh. Very cool. It's so quiet up here. Oh, it looks like some sort of walkway around the corner here. So you want to have a look, see what's up there?
That kind of pit is.
Pit?
You're going to go for the cut?
This here? Oh right, is that the way round, is it?
Well, I thought we circulating and also
Yeah.
drop into it.
Oh, cool.
Big rocks. I mean, look at the size. These wagons have been winching with these on them.
Yeah.
I think they are big. That was one rock, that. That one was one
One
rock.
sec.
Must have had a bet with that one.
That's,
Sorry, I'm going to tell you.
hey, no, you're right.
To maximise the depth of this.
Oh,
Probably would have been a bog and they've raised the level of it for storage.
yeah. It's probably been tramway this, eh? Oh, sorry.
The winches, the rubbish wagons around here. Parking by that for the lunch.
Ooh, there's that incline opposite the Maenofferen sheds going up. Which one's that called now? Number 3. So that's over there, isn't it? Just see the top of it over there, folks. Just because we're coming around the top of all that, I think. Oh, there's an old weighing room again, look. Well, look at that.
Within the land boundary here, the tram in the waste, right around the edge of the hill here.
Oh. A little weighing room. They were lucky in there, weren't they? These had a little coal fire. Wow. Another one there. Is that the weighing room there on that level?
Yeah, 2 upper levels. Could we make our way up to that one now?
Yeah.
I think we're going around
In a big circle otherwise, aren't we? Yeah. Well.
Put the wind out this one and put it in this one down here when they work the pond down.
Abandoned it. A bit of snow on the ground here, folks. With anyone local watching this, probably screaming at the video, going, "That's not the way you go." Well, we haven't got a clue, people. We've got a rough idea, but we're just looking around. Yeah. Bricked it all up, yeah. Probably made it inside a little cabin, yeah. Just wanted to chill out, get a fire going.
The iron ore in this.
It's old, isn't it? Super old. Wow, look at that bit of metal there.
Whoa.
Bit of bar, flat bar.
Right, a very big thank you for watching so far. Sorry this has been quite a long video. I wanted to get as much in as possible. We did a lot of filming around, as you can see, and it moved from quite a few different time frames of us being up there. You can see some footage from when we were with Matt, and when we weren't with Matt, quite far back, way back in January, when we went up there with the snow and ice. So yeah, I thought it'd be really good just to get it all in. Nice long video. Next video we will be going underground, so please be patient with me. It's going to take me a bit of time to get that all edited up. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon.